Buenos dias from a simply lovely El Salvador. I've just arrived here and oh my god, I am loving it already. On this trip, it was the place I was looking forward to visiting most. And even though I've just walked around for maybe half an hour, I can already tell that this is my kind of place. I flew in this morning from Panama, so I've been up since about 2 AM. It now feels like it's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, when in reality it's about 9:45. So you've got a lot of the day left to explore, which is good. I have to say, another thing I love about El Salvador is the weather. It makes such a change from being in Panama, where it had its sunny spells, but it was mainly cloudy, overcast and raining. And no matter what time of day it was, the humidity was like at a minimum 89%. When I left this morning, it was 95% humidity. And it was just one giant sweatbox. Here, it's like proper heat. The sun's blazing, you've got clear blue skies, and it's not super sweaty like it was in Panama. You've got to be so careful on these roads. I've almost been run over about 3 times there. Managed to get across. Now the first place I've come to see behind me is the monument to the divine saviour of the world. So it's basically a monument of Jesus atop a globe and a massive cross. It's not really much to see, but this area as a whole is quite nice. We've got San Salvador. It's basically surrounded by mountains and a volcano. I don't know where the volcano is, I don't think I can see it from here. But as you can see, you've got the mountainous regions over there. And the city down here, and it's really picturesque. Like when I flew in this morning, oh my word. Some of the videos and some of the photos I got as we came into land in San Salvador airport, oh my word. The sunrise, I think if I said sunset before I meant sunrise, was absolutely stunning. And like I say, got some great photos and videos, and we landed safely. We're out here exploring now, and we've even got a load of Christmas decorations surrounding this Jesus statue, because it's Christmas time soon. I think it's December, is it December tomorrow? Or December the day after? December on Wednesday, so we're 2 days away from December now. So they're getting ready here for a big Christmas light switch on, I presume. They've got the big Christmas tree, looks great. And Jesus seems pretty pleased as well, so he seems to approve. Another thing to note about El Salvador is that it's the murder capital of the world. Now I know that doesn't sound too enticing, but this country does have more murders per 100,000 people than any other country on earth. But that's not really anything for me to worry about, because a lot of the killings and stuff here will be like gang related, drug related, that sort of thing. Tourists are mostly safe as houses. You know, there might be pickpocketing just like anywhere else on the planet. But I'm determined to show you, whilst I'm here in San Salvador, that this country is definitely nothing to be feared, and is one of the best places in Central America to come and visit. And although I said not to worry about the crime rates here, which, you know, I completely stick by, I've seen a lot of security guards here with big guns, shotguns, machine guns, pistols, mate. So I've seen some serious weapons today. I'm not talking about myself before anyone says anything, but yeah, I will not pick on any of these security guards, because it's not going to end well for you. If you've been following my vlogs for a while, you'll know I love a good market, and that's why I've come to the National Artisans Market. So some stage and entertainment area. These look like they're a tour group that have been brought here, so it must be touristy, it must be souveniry, and I'm exactly right. Hola. Bienvenido. Gracias. Look, in here, what we got going on? Got a lot of like El Salvador sportswear. I have bracelets. Now I love a good bracelet. Got a few on my wrist. not really looking for anything in particular other than maybe fridge magnets and bracelets. Oh, fridge magnets above my head. There. ¿Cuánto es?
$3.
¿Para dos?
También.
So don't know if you can cut a deal here or not, but they do have a lot. That looks like it's one of the local beers, that Pilsner, but they don't have any that actually say Nicaragua on. So I keep searching. You do have these, Nicaragua, El Salvador even. You do have El Salvador bottle openers. This is, yeah, like a very touristy place. So I imagine not many locals come here. There is a local market and we'll be going there in a couple of days, but for today we'll stick to the tourist trap. Oh my god, look at this in here. So much stuff. Be careful not to break anything, especially with a backpack on. I'll take that. Sí. Gracias.
¿Algo más?
Un momento. Wood. See, I'd want a bracelet, but wood probably won't go well in the shower, and I never take my bracelets off, so there's a little fact of the day about me. Why am I like this? Why can't I just make my mind up quickly? Proper deliberating over it, to be able to get a blue one or a black one. Well, on my wrist, I've not got much blue, I've got a lot more black than blue, so we'll go blue. Now between the blue ones, which one shall I get? That one's quite nice. ¿Y este?
Ese le cuesta $2.50.
See. So $2.50 for each of them. So that's $5. About $3.50, something like that. Not too bad. The 2 purchases down already. This is not good. I bought stuff early on, so now if I see more things, I'll be inclined to buy them and got them there. But I'm sorted for my dad's fridge magnet. If you don't know, I always buy my dad fridge magnets whenever I go away, and this is a continuation of that little tradition. So they're really religious in Central America, so you got a lot of like religious like crosses. You got your Jesus heads, obviously we've seen the Jesus statue today as well. So a lot of Christianity going on here. I've got an addiction, mate. I love these because they're like the El Salvador flag colours. So that one and that one. ¿Cuánto es?
$1.
Sí. Sí. ¿Y este?
$2.
This?
$1.
No, sorry. This.
Okay.
This. So buying two. Got a skull one there. I had one in Mexico last year, one with a skull on. I've still not worn it yet. And they were only 20p each, so I should have bought like 10. But never mind. I'll build me stock up here. $3?
$3, sí.
Gracias.
Gracias, amigo.
Ciao. So 2 more. We're sorted. So that's 3 bracelets and a fridge magnet so far, and it's cost me $8, which a little bit on the expensive side. £6 though. It's not the end of the world. Got a little one at the end there, and got this beautiful mural, hand painted. Look at that. Looks nice. I do want to get something to eat and something to drink. I'm gonna get my PCR test in an hour or 2, and I don't think you're supposed to eat or drink before it, so I'm gonna take my chances. The sooner I get that done, the sooner I can have the first scran of the day. ¿Y $2 también?
Sí. Señor.
That says El Salvador CA. ¿Qué es CA?
Es Centroamérica.
Ah.
SA.
Para uno, $2.
Sí.
¿Qué para dos?
4. 3, 5. 3 por 5.
So do we just do 2 for 4, so we go 3 for 5. Y 3, por favor.
Okay.
Gracias. Get to test out a little bit of Spanish as well. That's always one of the good things about these types of experiences. You can do it without embarrassing yourself as well. Gracias.
A usted.
Without fear of reprisal as well, because you know these people want to sell you stuff, so don't they mock you while she's trying to speak Spanish. But she was really nice. Got more fridge magnets, so that sorts out me 2 grandmothers and me dad's girlfriend. So a magnet for each of them. Well, if you want to get your souvenirs, this is definitely the place to come. The Artisans market here in San Salvador. It wasn't as big as I thought it would be, and I thought it would have few different stalls with like food and souvenirs, but they're all pretty much the same thing, and obviously that's not a bad thing. It's nice the place to come for pictures and stuff because it's so colourful as well, if you're into like your Instagram and all that. However, you can't really spend a great deal of time there because you're essentially just looking at the same stuff over and over again. Hola. I think I've noticed immediately as well, people here super friendly. Like when I was in Mexico last year, that is the one thing that stuck out to me, the people. I think Latin America is just one of those places where people are really outgoing and nice and friendly, and it gets a bad rap from its crime statistics. Like I said before, the murder capital of the world. A lot of people told me that Mexico had many of the world's most murderous cities in them when I went last year, and it was perfectly fine, one of the best trips I've ever had. So it just goes to show that not everything you read on the internet is to be believed. The actual reality of coming to visit a place like this is quite a bit different from the usual stereotypical headlines. I'm just on my way to get my PCR test sorted. I tried getting my hotel to organise one for me. Unfortunately, they don't do visits for PCR tests. It must just be their lateral flow rapid antigen stuff. I don't really know what the difference is, but I know this is probably not going to be cheap. Unfortunately, the next country I'm going to, Nicaragua, to get in you need a PCR test. You need to have it within 72 hours of departing, and you also need to submit it to your airline no more than 36 hours before you board the plane. It makes no sense, especially when you consider that Nicaragua was only one of only 3 countries in the whole entire world to not suspend their football league during the first bout of COVID, alongside Belarus and Burundi. I mean, don't suspend your footy league, but you need a test and you need to comply with all these rules to get in. There's even like an application thing you have to fill out online, and again, that's not straightforward. It's a bit of a pain to get into Nicaragua at the moment, but it is what it is. This is unfortunately travel in 2020, in 2021, and we're worse off for all these restrictions. Just to give you some idea of how hot it is today, there's literally no river, just a riverbed. There's a tiny bit of water down there, a puddle and a bit of a splash. Oh, it's completely bone dry, and judging by the depth of it and the placement of it, that will be a decent depth. You can see a little bit of a waterfall trickling down from there, but no, it's got to be at least 30 today. Genuinely, what a stunner this city is. I really wasn't expecting that much. I thought I would like it, but I thought that was going to be more the people, the food. It wasn't going to be too difficult to get around, and the humidity was a lot lower than Panama, if I'm being honest. But I am super impressed by San Salvador so far. Some of the buildings are absolutely ridiculous. Like I say, the weather always makes stuff better, and I've seen the first cloud of the day just peering over the mountain top there. But other than that, I couldn't have asked for a better start to life here in San Salvador. The woman said to me in my hotel before, she reckons it'll be $100, which, I mean, is nothing short of a disgrace. I've got to pay it because I can't be stuck here. But $100, not good. Here it is. Hopefully it's negative, but let's go and do this thing. So yeah, unfortunately it was $100. I've just paid it. They initially booked me in for the 1st of December at 1 o'clock to take my test, which is absolutely no good for me because the dumbass rules, I've got to submit me results 36 hours before my flight to the airline. I'm sorry, but if people need to spend $100 to get a test and they need to trip over themselves to be able to submit the test in time and jump through ridiculous hoops, then really you shouldn't be letting anyone in. It's clearly not safe enough. If it requires this level of effort and expenditure to get a test, people who run these test centres, bell ends, mate. Honestly, just full-on scammers. But I'm not gonna let it ruin me time here in El Salvador because the morning's been absolutely boss. I've got to literally just sit around, can't get a drink, can't have anything to eat before my test. I'll wait for that now. For about an hour. Fortunately they had Wi-Fi, because if they didn't I will literally be screwed. And the guy, if you watch the video, the two people in front of me that went into the lab before I did, they spoke English and Spanish, so the people behind the desk didn't really speak English, so it was a bit of a nightmare communicating. They helped me out fortunately, so they were a massive help, so big thank you to those guys. I've gone for my appointment about 10 minutes early, and they're like, oh no wait, it's not in this lab, it's in another one across the city. So more fucking around for something that should be straightforward and free. We'll go over to the other lab. Fortunately I got there a bit early, because otherwise I would have missed my appointment, and that would have been $100 down the drain.
Look at the front. Finish.
Ah, thank you. Correo electrónico.
Y WhatsApp.
Ah, gracias. Oh my word. the throat one sound, the nose one, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh mate. Got tears in my eyes, barely see. But well, that's done now. Oh man. Oh. Woo. So I'm gonna head back to my hotel. I can finally check in, and I think I need to blow my nose to be honest. It's that one tick on my brain, I think. Nice little alley down here. You can walk down here as well. Another cool thing about El Salvador is that here Bitcoin is now legal tender. So alongside US dollars, they also take Bitcoin as well. And I think it was 2 or 3 months ago now, they actually gave everyone, the government gave everyone in El Salvador some Bitcoin. It can't have been too much, but it seems like a really cool initiative. And you know, they're trying something new. Crypto's not something I've massively been interested in. I prefer stocks and shares because you've got like a company attached to it, and it's a bit more exciting to follow. But maybe it's something one day I will give a go. And if I did have Bitcoin, I would actually be able to spend it here, so that's pretty cool. I normally don't do this, but because I've not travelled that much this year, I decided to treat myself to a 5-star hotel whilst I'm staying here in El Salvador. I'm staying at the same branch in Guatemala City, but it's the Barcelo. And it's actually unbelievable inside. I've not checked into my room yet, I've only seen the lobby. But in countries like El Salvador, when I go to Colombia last year, that was the same. These high-end hotels are quite cheap compared to at home. I mean, this will probably be like the price of, I don't know, maybe a 2-star hotel for 3 nights at home. Like a travel lodge standard, but you're getting 5-star here. So I decided, you know, fuck it, I'm not been travelling that much this year. I've built up a bit of money. When it comes to a 5-star hotel, it's about £50–60 a night, something like that. But yeah, unbelievable value. I'll show you inside now. It's been a while. I think the last time I stayed in a 5-star hotel was for my 18th birthday. My parents took me to New York and we stayed in the 5-star there. But I think ever since I've been staying in hostels and cheaper hotels, but it's nice to come somewhere a little bit more fancy. Hola. Hola, bienvenido. Welcome back. Thank you. I mean, like, look at that for a lobby. It's got like little boutique shops in it, and then you've got this sitting area, and this is only like a little bit of it as well. The actual whole building is massive. There's different things on different floors. I might show you on another day. But I'm going to check in now because I'm absolutely boiling. I'm just starting to get to my room, get the air conditioner on, and chill out.
What's your name, sir?
Tom.
Tom. Oh, nice, Mr. Tom. My name is Alexander.
Nice to meet you, Alexander.
Nice to meet you too.
This.
Mr. Tom, good to meet you. Please.
Thank you. Well, big room.
Do you like the room?
No, amazing.
Nice.
That's unbelievable.
That's the view is nice too.
Whew. Yeah. Oh wow. Mountains. Yeah.
The volcano is over there. This is the volcano of Salvador. It's over there. That's the volcano.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What a view that is.
You can go over there and they have some like a picnic is the restaurant. The name of a restaurant. It's nice because it's on the top and you can see a nice view. How much do you want your ale, sir?
A lot cold, very cold.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm from England and it's cold in England.
Yeah, I can understand. In 60, it's okay for you?
Amazing, yeah.
Okay.
Where is it? El Boquerón?
Boquerón.
Is that that way as well?
Yeah, it's over there too.
Ah,
The
excellent.
room service is with the number 0. If you want something, just tell us. My name is Alexander.
Thank you,
It was a
Alexander.
pleasure
Take
being
care.
around. Have a nice day.
You too. Oh my word, I am so glad to be in my room. This is absolutely sick though, like literally. Look at it. For one person, I've got 2 double beds, so I can bounce on one and starfish on the other. I've got this massive, like, I don't even know what that is, like TV stand. Is that what that is? Chest of drawers maybe, that I'm never going to use because I live out my suitcase. A desk, which is actually class, I will use that because I've got to do a couple of bits on my laptop later. Even got on these. King of the Castle, King of the Castle, I have chair. Borat fans, you'll get me. Anyone else will wonder what the fuck I am on about. What is this? Light switch, that's an American light switch. Is there a light switch for this room? Beautiful, got like a bolt thing for over the door. I am absolutely buzzing. Robe, ironing board, that is definitely getting used. Oh, hairdryer, that's good. And a safe. And then, whew, the bathroom. Oh my God, it's been a long day and yet it's 3:10. There's still a lot of it to go. I think we're just gonna chill out in here for a couple of hours, cool down, go out and get some food, maybe have a look if there's a couple of bars around here, grab a couple of beers. And other than that, yeah, welcome to El Salvador. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, drop a like on it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel because it really helps. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you the next time.